Alright, how we doing, folks? Your Bullmoggers 10205, the numbers after the name. A little Wasteland Wednesday, man. A little murder game right here. A little just like, you know, annihilate everybody, even though we just got headshot 2 seconds into the game on the nuke town. Oh, my boy, who right here? I think I got somebody else rolling over here. I don't even know who that might be, man. I don't know who the hell this on the attack upon me. It's just who over there with the arrow. I can't tell. I'm going half blind a little bit over here. You know, got ourselves a little homie, our Blackjack right here. I got the one where you get like the 5 kills, whatever, and he gets his damn weapons. I think it's. I'm comfortable enough to having played Blackjack enough times to feel comfortable giving a little bit of a verdict on them. I do like the weapon one more than the ability one, even though I think they're both kind of good because you could get them in different ways. I like the weapon one also. I think it was clutch that they added the fact that you could kind of switch, you know, as in if you kill other people, you could take their weapons. I think that was crucial, because if you just got stuck with whoever you killed, oftentimes I'd get stuck with stuff that I don't really want to use, you know. Like the Tempest, I'm kind of cool with. The cool thing about it is, and it's unfortunate, this game could have been better if that guy didn't pop me, but hey, he's looking for his best interests in mind. The cool thing is, I kind of get to do the potpourri of like abilities and skills that I want to do. What I was scared that was going to happen in Black Ops 2, I'm ultimately in favor of Blackjack. What I was scared was going to happen is there's all these abilities, there's all this great stuff you could do. I wrapped up all my camo stuff that I needed to do. I got all my hero camos, I got all my guns, I got the dark matter. I'm good, right? Like, I'm set. Like, I have no interest now. It's just a matter of maybe getting some more guns and supply packages or whatever and just enjoying my time and having some fun with the game. That's pretty much at the state of the game where I'm at. And I was a little bit nervous that I wasn't going to go and play with all the other abilities and whatnot. You know, I was going to settle for a specialist. You know, in this case, the fine lady with the combat focus, Seraph. You know, that's kind of what I like the most. I think that's the best one for me, for my playstyle, and you know, in terms of actually using it and getting it, blah blah, all that jazz. So I was a little bit nervous that I was just going to settle, falling with that, and oh, we're putting one of those signs. Now I remember why this third person is here that I don't know. So I was a little bit nervous about that. And Blackjack gives me the ability to, if I want to play around with a bunch of different abilities, I can do that. Or if I want to just go for 5 kills, manage to get that, and I get a ton of kills a game. So and it keeps me also focused on trying to get gun kills as well to like maximize the amount of kills that I get in order to get the damn abilities. But and I think I still haven't gone with it in TDM. Unfortunately, I just kill confirm so much I really go to TDM. But whatever, I kind of consider them tit for tat, kind of the same. But I think it'd be very good to use it in TDM. I also know that sometimes you gotta be patient with it, sometimes you won't. You know, sometimes I'll get a specialist weapon I just won't like it, so I'll just hold on to it. Be like, nah, I'm good. It also depends a little bit on the lobby that you're in. You know, oftentimes you're gonna have like at least 2 or 3 specialists, right? I'd say on average there's 2 or 3 different types of specialists on the enemy team. Sometimes though, hey man, you'll have like a whole team full of ruins, and guess what? You're gonna get gravity spikes, because that's literally the only thing you could possibly get with the damn thing. That happens, and that kind of stinks when it happens. But I don't feel like it happens often enough where it's that much of an issue, at least for me. The thing that does happen to me sometimes is maybe when we start the game, it'll start as like a 3v3 or 4v4, and then you kind of lose a little bit oomph to it, right? Because if you have a 6 versus 6, you have 6 different options, or maybe not 6, you know, depending on some of the specialists double up, but you'll have more options than you do a 3v4 more often than not, and that part kind of sucks a little bit. The usage of them, like the rollout, like the whole drill of, you know, you only get them for 60 for an hour a week, if you all that stuff. I'm still not 100% sure I feel about it. I think it's okay. I don't think it's difficult, right? Because I don't think Blackjack is necessarily overpowered. I just think he's very different. I would say he's probably, if I had to put him down somewhere in like a spectrum, I say he might be a little bit more overpowered than definitely underpowered. You know, I definitely don't use him and say, "Ah, oh, man, this stinks. I don't have like X, Y, and Z specialist." I never said that. In particular, I would probably lean a lot closer to the overpowered range, simply because of how many you could get. I mean, if you keep track, I haven't been keeping track, but if you keep track of how many weapons I've gotten already, just in this game, and how many I'm going to get, it's insane. I am flying through these specialist abilities and weapons a lot quicker than anybody else would in the game. And it's set up as 5 tags. I almost think it would be a little bit more fair if this was set up by score, and just have it be, you know, more score than the score that we're using to get the abilities. I think that would be fair. I'm not really sure, and I haven't heard an explanation on why they did the kill thing with it. It's kind of a little bit interesting. I don't know, just because it's a weapon. I don't really know why the 5 kills thing when nothing else in the game kind of plays like that. Not even like the score streaks like play like that anymore. So it's a little bit interesting to see why they ended up settling with that. I managed to pop over there. I'm getting around. I'm coming around. I'm like, hey, man. I was like, we're putting on a show over here. Hope you guys enjoy it. Nuketown is wild in this game, man. It's always been wild, but it's wild in this game. Man, just to get the century gun. I don't even think I get all my big streaks in this game. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't really remember. But they're keeping it pretty close right here, man. 6-tag game. Wasteland Wednesday. What's going on? Normally, I was gonna put the opposite of this video earlier this week. I was looking at this little bit older game. It was before I even had the Dark Matter gameplay, and it was pretty funny because I literally just like in the game we won like 100 to like 17 or something. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll put it up like next week or something. I was like, it's a good win. I think I get like 50 kills or something like that. I was like, it's solid. It'll be on the channel at some point, but I was like, I'm not really, trying to front on this. And check it out, man. I forgot how good the Tempest was, man. I forgot how good the Tempest was, and unfortunately, I couldn't get the damn one right there for 6 kills. I didn't mean to get the Fury, but I forgot how good the Tempest was. On the real. I would still use the Scythe over it. I think it's still Scythe kind of like a little more. But having said that, with the nerf where they took out some of the bullets of it, I haven't had the best of success with it. I kind of missed those last 20 bullets, and it's kind of ridiculous. It's only 20 bullets, I guess, quote unquote, but it does a world of hurt, man, and I could really use those damn 20 bullets back. And I guess you needed it to do it. It's not, I don't know. I think the Scythe was the best one, but the Tempest in a lot of situations could be used pretty well. And even you can see there, long range, close range over there. I managed to kind of just get them. You kind of just have to line them up. It doesn't almost matter how close or how far they are. You kind of just have to line them up and know to do damage. I managed to pop that over there. Got the gravity spikes. I'm like, you know what? We going in. Boom. Pretty dope. Pretty awesome. Overall, Blackjack, man, I think it's worth it. I definitely think it's worth the investment. I'm a lot happier when it's a little bit easier maybe to get the damn 99 to 77. This thing ran at a time? Wow, really? I thought we'd like, okay, sure, why not? I think it's worth the time, especially when the contracts aren't too crazy. And in all fairness, the contracts have been, it's a shame that they're looping over the contracts already. But I think they've been fair and they've been good. They're simple, and there's stuff that we could kind of control. Maybe the wins in objective games to me is a little bit of a pain, but for most people, I'm sure that's fine. Especially if that's what you do. You play objective game modes, and even the new game mode is an objective game mode. So that at least counts over there, and that's kind of a little mix of kill confirmed and even domination or hardpoint to a certain extent. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Your boy Marcos. Make sure you like the channel, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, all that hood stuff. Deuces.